Hi everybody, Melissa from Happy Trees here, coming in to do some more live painting. I've really been enjoying watching all the live music and art that people are sharing out there, so we are definitely going to be keeping this up, especially because we all know we're getting ready to go into a 30-day lockdown. So fear not, this gives you a chance to work on your hobbies and take a rest and take some time for yourself. I'm going to show you just a quick example. This is what I'm looking at. I've got quite the setup here at the studio. So I'm going to be looking at this, you're going to be looking at this, and I chose one that wouldn't be too complicated. So it's a black dog. Most people think that black animals are hard to paint, but actually it's pretty easy if you just focus on your contrast, your shadows and your highlights. So I'm going to start. I've got my big brush here. I'm going to go in and I'm just going to pick up a little bit of black paint. And I don't know if you watched the last video we did. I'm not using a lot of paint and my paintbrush is dry. And what I'm going to do is go in. Now I've pre-sketched this and I've given myself some indicators of where the shadows are. So I'm going to be looking at my picture, kind of reading the colors, and then just getting these big shadows on here. And I just go in and do kind of a quick little brush stroke. So I'm just figuring out where all these darkest spots, and you can see, not using a lot of paint, you can kind of get this, looks like hair. I'm also kind of paying attention to the direction the hair is growing. Probably blocking all that, but this is the angle that I got. Right across here, we've got some heavy shadows. I think the more you paint, the more you get used to just looking at, it's almost like reading music. You get to learn how to just read what the notes mean. Same with contrast. You get your eye trained. You can pick out those deep shadows. Definitely got expression right in here. See, I haven't really reloaded my brush very much, but you may need to go in there a few times. Here. What is this thing? Get off. All right, let's see. This part here. See what it looks like for you. Okay, yeah, that's coming together. All right, over here we go. It is so quiet at the studio. It's crazy. paw here. Just gonna color this whole thing in black. A little shadow. Okay. I like that pretty good. It's hard in this format because I'm used to standing back and looking at the picture, but right now, since I have a selfie screen, when I'm doing this, I'm actually just looking at my own painting to try to get an idea of what that looks like. All right, so that is just black. Now what I'm going to do is rinse my brush off, and I'm going to go in and make some gray. And I do want this contrast to be pretty strong, so when I'm mixing, I'm just taking a little white. I'm just adding a little bit of black to start. You can always make it darker, but if you mix your highlight color too dark, rinse your brush and start over. Again, not a lot of paint. And I'm just gonna kind of go in. Now my black paint is also still wet. I'm doing this pretty fast. So if we're painting in a real class, usually the layers have time to dry in between. But if it hasn't, you can just make that work to your advantage. I'm just kind of layering. I'm gonna go a little darker on the gray. Oh, we got a hot rodder outside. Those crazy kids. All right, so I'm doing a little, just doing these little short brush strokes. Just kind of filling in all that space, and then I can go back in with just a little bit more black. And you can get all these different here. Okay. I want to darken this up just a little bit. All right, so I'm just kind of getting some of this canvas filled in here in between. And then I'm going to go in with my small brush and start doing details. Okay, so it gives us a good start. Now I'm going to go in and just kind of work on the nose and the eyes and try to get some details, and this is kind of when the animal starts to come to life. So I'm just gonna go in, let's see. I'll do this nice, big outline. This is a pug, so he has a great big eye. And it's kind of sort of looking up that way. Now all around the eye here, I'm going to just kind of fill in some of these shadows. Okay, I'm going to go in and outline the other eye. I can still see my outline. Let's see. Okay, so looks like some brown eyes. I'm going to take brown and just a little bit of black, really dark color. I'm just going to fill this whole entire thing in. I'm going to do that over here as well. Okay, let's do, this is before we go in and add the highlights. Now, let's go in and you can kind of add some little I'm going to do details with the hair a little bit later. So now let's look. Highlight eye. We'll add some highlights over here. little. This eye is too white right here. All right, so just kind of starting to look realistic. I'm going to come in for his nose. It's like these nostrils here are the darkest part. Somebody used black. Trains are still going. Got to get the shipments out to the people. So I usually just put in all of the black, and then I'll go in with a little lighter gray. Kind of letting it blend a little bit, but I still want that. Sometimes you'll have little shadowy things in here. Just kind of push and let my finger push and smush. Let's see what's going on here. We got a little shadow here. Then I will go in and do some highlights on the nose. Can I see that? That's pretty good. This is a live video. I'm trying to not keep it going too long. So a lot of like the real finishing touches. Let's see, I would usually do background first, and I didn't do that this time because I didn't know how long it would take me to get anywhere with this. This is all new. So let's just go in. He's laying on this little blanket he's laying on. That's nice color. Let's rinse the brush. Let's add some bright. I like to do a little aura around the pet whenever I'm doing a background. So I just put, you can see this bright blue right around him, but watch what happens. You just take a little bit of white, and I'm going in and painting all around, go all in this white space here. And then I'm gonna start letting these blend together. So you can get just a nice ombre effect. Go all out here, pick up this blue, but then let it. Oops. All right, I already have paint here. So a lot of times what I just did there is I just rinsed the color off my brush, and now I'm just going in and letting my clean, dry brush just mix that color. All right. Oh, he's drooling. That's okay. Sometimes those drips can be a nice effect. Okay, I'm gonna just do a few little finishing details here. Let's see, I'm just gonna go in with the small brush and just kind of clean up my outlines. And you can even just go in and do these. Let's see, we got this that kind of comes up. I kind of cleaned up this ear over here. Just got it covered better with paint. Now I'm going to go in with some strong highlights. Whoop. And again, I just go in and maybe there's some little highlight there. Same thing on the other side. I'm actually just going to go in with this white and really make that stand out. And then there's this part right here. And just kind of this is where sometimes I'll get my tiny, tiny brush because you can go in and really get kind of the little fine hairs. Too much water. Ouch. To finish up this outline, right down in here. at this point, I'm just gonna let's see, we got a highlight here. Kind of up like that, little shape. And I could go back in. A little bit of black. And I'm not worried about detailing this paw too much for this particular. That's pretty good. I mean, again, I just wanted to do kind of a quick little demonstration. He's a cute dog. I think his paw's about to drip right here because I got a lot of water on it, but all right. Rosie's watching. Hi, Rosie. Okay. So I'm going to be coming in and doing these really frequently. I've got a few other ideas that I want to do too, and I thought I would sign out today with a song because, like I said, I've been enjoying watching all of my friends play music. So I don't usually break the guitar out at my painting parties. So how exciting. Okay, let me get my camera shifted here. Hopefully my rig holds up. Okay. Okay. I think the first time I heard this song was actually in New Orleans. So I'm thinking of all the musicians, street musicians. I mean, the live show thing is a fun novel. It's a great thing that's bringing everyone together and kind of connected in isolation. But people are really hurting out there, and it's scary for artists, musicians, and people in the service industry. We can go on and on. So make sure you're supporting your local people. All right. I get the blues when it rains. The blues I can't lose when it rains. It's the drops that fall on my window pane, remind me of tears that I lost in the rain. I sit and pray for the sun to shine down on me once again. It rained when I found you, it rained when I lost you. That's why I get the blues when it rains. I can't stand the rain against my window, bringing back sweet memories. I can't stand the rain against my window pane. If you wait here with me. I stole that verse from Tina Turner. One more time. I get the blues when it rains. The blues I can't lose when it rains. It's the drops that fall on my window pane. Remind me of tears that I've lost in the rain. I sit and pray for the sun to shine down on me once again. Lord, will it rain when I found you? Rain when I lost you. That's why I get the blues when it rains. It rained when I found you. It rained when I lost you. That's why I get the blues when it rains. It won't rain forever. All right, till next time.